Great seminar so far today. I just popped by Sensei over there, and I've been popping in and out. Great seminars, great stuff. And I heard something today. A guy said, you know, why do people do martial arts? And then some said they're finding that's wrong. But it's not really wrong. Martial arts is a personal journey, right? So if a guy wants to get into MMA, he might want to go learn how to fight, right? That doesn't make it wrong. Some people might want self-defense, so they're going to go do self-defense. Somebody might want it for strength and flexibility. That's their purpose. So we all have our purpose to train in martial arts. The good part about martial arts is it always changes, right? I went in for self-confidence, self-discipline. My dad told me to do it or he'd kill me. So, and then I loved it. I fell in love with martial arts. So there is no wrong path unless you walk out to people in the street and just crack them in the face. Obviously, you missed it. All right. So real quickly, he's going to do a number one strike. I'm just going to kind of umbrella the block and have my arm behind it, and then just push it along. He's going to come on this side, and I'm just going to raise that stick up and go here. Okay. So that's your 1 and 2, and then your number 3. Your safe one, if you want. Safe one is to block and move it over. I personally like to just slip it. So it's up to you. There are many ways. There are many different approaches to this. The only wrong way is if you get hit. Then you know what? Like a child, you don't do that again.
What's up?
Right? At least in here, somebody that you kind of like is hitting you. So if he comes in, the other hand is important, but if I'm just practicing the block and this is new to me, I'm just going to make sure the stick is there. I'm going to make sure the stick is there. But this is the real hand. Okay? This is my like the shield or cloak. So when he comes in, this hand is here. The force was getting here, but this is my trap. Okay? So if I'm doing this number 1 strike, I'm here. Bang! Oh, by the way, I don't usually stand still. I don't ever stand still. Who stands still when they get hit? Usually martial arts masters teach in a seminar. Right? Because there's no fear. You're teaching. So pretend, always pretend this person's there to kill you. So if he hits me, I'm like, that's so damn it, because I was scared. Okay, so he comes in. At worst, stand here. At worst, hit. I used my arm, I moved with the strike. He kind of stopped a little bit. I'm going to cry later, but right now I look tough. No, you go with the action, you go with the action. So he's coming here and I'm going here. That's wide open. That means open. That means open. So number 2, here. I'm already set up. I'm like a pit bull with a bone ring. Right? He comes in with that number 2. I'm still moving. Okay? And then number 3, if you want to be safe, blocking guided over, then do a tap. If you want to totally evade it, wait till the very last minute and you just strike. Did I get to your hand? Okay. So he's going here for 2 there on the outside. Bang! I'm using this because it's quicker and shorter. I could use this, right? Either one's wrong. After that, it could be that, and then that. I don't believe in making mistakes unless you're like, oh, what should I do now? That's not it. And then the last one. So just move with the action. I don't subscribe to a particular set of rules, right? Because the only person who set follow rules are usually the losing person. Right? Watch an MMA fight or whatever, or great kick, oh that's illegal! Yeah, right? You gotta keep them going. You don't want to get up and fight now, right? So long range weapons, like if he comes with that number 1 strike and I'm here, I mean my next thing would be to seize the stick and arm. I have the leverage on the stick now, which is, you know, bad to give them the leverage on most of the stick. So it's not wrong, because people do it, right? But my job is to win. His job is to hit me and hurt me. My job is to win. So he comes in, we block with that hand. That's great, because now he can't block that. Right? Always think 1 step ahead. So the gentleman over here, they're using 2 hands, and I love that because it keeps your weapon close to you. So if he comes with that number 1, I'm more blocked and I'm striking. Right? I can disarm right here. Disarm if I don't want to just strip it. Disarm. 2 hands. To top of that. Another one. Leg. Another one. Because all the long bow techniques work with the short one as long as you work your principles. Right? Not the rules, the principles. Right? I was taught never let go of your weapon. So I literally learned everything like this. He never taught me I could slide my hands, I can reverse my grips. So those rules almost messed me up. All right, so one more time for that first one. He comes in. Move. Lock in, grab it. Okay, I can strike here, strike and disarm. If you want to do some locks, feel free. Pow! Okay, I never tell people don't change what you do, add what you do. Because you do what you do better than I do. Oh, that's so cool. Let me write that down.
We got it recorded.
Oh, we got it recorded. All right, so block, trap, strike.
You can buy some at the table.
2 hands, snap, hit the knee. Also, let's just think about ranges for a second. This thing to me is a perfect size. Right? I got a couple in my car, made out of metal, long story. But I have distance on him. If he's holding that stick and he's like ready to crack me or whatever, I'm going to jab it, hit him in the soleus sternum, maybe the groin or the face. That's my option if I don't want to stay. I'd rather leave, make a big story. Yeah, there was 10 of those guys. They all had sticks and axes. Because we all carry axes. So anyway, number 2 strike. He comes in. Here. Both hands up. I'm moving with the strike just in case. So I'm going to bring both hands. I showed you that jab from before, or that hammer action. Now I want you to whip that down, and then slide it back up, and then put him into like a chokehold.
What's up?
Okay? So he comes in, number 2, bang! Taking his eye out if I can. Striking that behind the ear. Sliding up. Wrapping right there. Give a message to his friends. And then lock him up. Okay? If you're worried about that stick, I guarantee you when I hit him in the eye, the stick is gone. When I hit him behind the ear, that other stick that he had would be gone. And then when I start choking him, he's just going to do it. Right? You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Let's see. Okay. So he comes in. I'm just going to tap. How'd that feel? Now, I'm going to just tap behind the ear. How'd that feel? All right. Now let's just say I got to here. Are you ready? You guys ready? Yes. Hit me. How'd that feel? Yeah, it's like short circuits the whole body. All right, so don't move. Lock, hammer, hit, slide, lock. So he's coming in overhead. If you want to be more conservative, use the stick and move a little bit. But I'm waiting to the very last minute usually and moving at the last minute. Now, we touched on range. We also could touch on position. If I put my stick here, he wants to hit me in the head. Right? But if I put my stick here, he's probably looking here or here. Right? But we're going for the downward strike. So you have options. You can let that go to the floor. You can slide it. Can I get your hand again? Okay. Slide it, let it go down, and then do this, which I kind of like. So here. Here. Notice I'm going behind him because it's going to take him a second to process where did he go and then turn and fight him. Or you do the conservative version, which is 2 hands. You're right there already. Because you put that shield up here. Okay? I didn't do the takedown yet. So do that one. Let it go over, hit the arm, hit in, or conservative, hit in. And then always try and distract their face. Ever since we were kids, it's like, oh. Right? They were like young men. I don't know about the women, I don't know if they do this. We used to hit each other in the chest all the time. Ain't nothing. He's laughing as he comes. All right, ready, set, go. The basic principle is this. If you have a weapon, they have a weapon. Make sure you know how to utilize this weapon as extensions of your hand. We've all heard that. Very few practice it. Right? We know if he's got a stick, he's got to make contact to hurt us. So if I can put it in the way in any way, it's going to help. Right? But now if I can take the fight out of the attacker before the strike, like you did the long range strike, that's great too. Right? But I have a stick like, dude, we don't have to do this. I'm going to jam this weapon and strike him and take the fight out of the fighter. That's just some principles. But talking to a few people, always experiment. There's never a wrong way. There's only bad follow-ups. Right? You make a wrong move, like, oh, what do I do from here? You already lost. You can always do something from the wrong side. You can always do something if you get clipped. You can't do anything. But we do traditional karate blocks. We train in it. We train in it hardcore. We don't actually apply them. Right? I will never. And you guys do this. You know it. But it helps with the training. It helps with your body strength. It helps with your timing. It helps with your speed. It helps with your power. It helps with your confidence. Right? Hey, I learned math in school. I still don't use it. Right? Now the other thing is, and this is my advice to all of you, because most of you I consider friends, and if you're not my friend, you're my friend now. Unless you don't like me, then tell me that. and then I won't be here forever. But never go to a seminar, never allow anybody, and your students, don't allow them to take a seminar where the instructor says what they do is crap. I hear this a lot, and it drives me crazy. Because
There's good in everything.
exactly, and I'm gonna make fun of let's say a chain school, no contact, right? They got billions of students, the guy's making billions of dollars, and it's got a limo. Okay? She said it.
Oh no, oh, take your dough.
Take your dough too, I was thinking that too. But the thing is this, it still gets hundreds of kids off the street, right? It puts hundreds of kids in a positive environment. I hope they don't fight, I hope they don't get attacked, but it's still beneficial. And hopefully they're spreading the good word. I take martial arts. Oh, you do? Where do you go? Oh, I don't live there. Maybe I'll go to another school. And I have no problem. I have people call me all the time. Do you know a school in that area? Do you know a school in that area? And I will Google. And I will look up. And I'm like, I know him. I will send people to him. I know him. I will send people to him. I don't know her. Oh yeah, she's a student. And I will send people to people that I know are good people. Because I know you're going to do a good job. Right? So please, help spread the positive energy of martial arts. And I was joking about the shirt, but it says Pirate Jitsu on there. It's not real. There's no such thing. It's a concept of being together, wearing bandanas, wearing that hat is awesome. But you're training in a positive element. Like my buddy Hisoke. You know, we joke around, we play around, we never talk bad about each other or anyone.
There's nothing to say, sir.
Yeah, not in front of anybody. And you know, I have more respect for this guy because we got attacked online by an online bully, right? And you know, I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this, and I deleted it, and I checked on, and he just held his ground. He went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because he is so confident in what he does, and so secure as a person, that he just shut that guy down. To me, that was like, wow. I know he's got skills, but he's got skills. That's what we should do as brothers and sisters in martial arts, right?
Yes, sir.
Nothing's better than that smile, that hug, and, oh, you're sweaty. That's the life. Right? So I want to thank you for sharing your time. And my time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's